This is Ghana Se Sen, your most authoritative current affairs show that airs Monday through to Friday. Yeah, the bro Danny Denyanara, anchored by CEO Sly. The mammy boy na net, me no what say na ye free somebody kosi exactly 4:50 and your best sorry free and common. So we talk about a country called Ghana. Na Ghana day na yakuma sunti tambia ye ba na ya bedi Ghana hon komo na ya hwe busa se o man Ghana pempenso ben ana yakwa kudru hifa ne yakọ hifa ne yebekwa kudru obia se opese oye oman ni yi obia ultimate aim ne se me pese me ye oman ni yi ntie mfa oman no emfa ma no enam santi da no ye transia ne edi nkomo se wan ne emfa oman ne ma no policies ben nkomo ben ne da ho wan na ye krado wan na ye di man be ye wan na ne manifesto eye yi a ye papa a niema wo de ba ne be boa oman Ghana. I said no political party in this country have ever come out to say mudi your mind mami amesay no obi ase Ghana mind no obeye ni yi nti nobody have bad intention about a country called Ghana. Yeah, you gum ha nyina obi no have bad intention say me buafua to the extent say me chiri Ghana kra no ebi ni ho obi ase yemfama no na onye ni yi na timamu fo ye te o mind no mo no. That is the purpose and the goal of why we are here. Iti Bakute na Ben o television said the phone line should be activated at 4:30 thereabout so that you have the opportunity to call into the show. Now do I join Baba WhatsApp line no Egu TV no so asa yeko na for streaming on our Facebook platform so live currently into WhatsApp line so and communicate so na was send a message now there. But I always tell you, don't send messages that are insults. Don't call to insult anybody. Isan say medical bo koko say for the sake of the country say be yenti ana ye adwuman. No be oti here bia so o kasa bia say yemfa mana manuku no be ni ye. It is all friend that did na temo a it doesn't solve the problem. That is the issue. Okay. After young call your quote for the day. Na yemfa no fan hyase da fi yendidi nkoma etoatoa so. Know the difference between enjoying your youth and destroying your future. Know the difference between enjoying your youth and destroying your future. It was say as I say who the difference between say umranti brem maba wa brem said ye o enjoy wa brabo na odi atoto wo nkwakora wabom ene wo mere wabom se me sai me nkwakora wabrem ana se me sai me mere wabrem cause abrabo na wo boni se wo mranti brem na wo nsunsanso wo nkwakora wabrem ene o mere wabrem eti premprem bibia wo ye bia se bia na kai se o ye e de save odachi ene emre bi a waye mre adechi adesa onyame ma o birthday I will celebrating na kai say age is catching up. We nyini oba age is catching up. Dompe na ewo widie mu sesei no dompe ni nyini mirika obetimi atu ade bia obetimi aye asat now a ewo youth mremi kai say ebeduru baabi ona na bi otifie wanko bi otifie na waye week no sam mre no no watwam until you get to that point. So at times hwem panimfo a wo fie na hwe omna busa say why this why that did no more sa position we itimi pacho samri and say wo hwe said the abrabon ebisiako. Thank you very much na fe yankoshe enkoma edapono so ane JD na penifo baba Michael Omari Wadie, former national vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party ebeba becoming sa adafe Yera Titi Kateno, national communication team member and Kano opre senka opeso ye parliamentary candidate nanka ojina as parliamentarian bibi abesenko adema NDC amanyuku no na went to me engina twene ho fi munti prempren wo nyina so many o masan achepa way back before 2016 election, before 2020 election, before to me no masan achepa anane my privilege to have them once again. Now, you know, be doing common labor agitation biaba. Na nkɔmɔ a yɛwura John Dramani Mahama ekodi wɔ platform so ɛwɔ ne tours a ɔkɔ yi ana TUC for asom because ibusa wɔn ɛfa nsɛm a yɛwura Mahama kaayɛ no wɔn adwe nkyerɛ ana wɔn pa akyerɛ sɛ yɛwura Mahama ɛsɛ 2025 was assuming office as the president of the Republic of Ghana. As I say, omuma ne mre na saa mre no otimi ede toto niema yie na ode hyase di bu man no na said osika no se yemma ne honeymoon kakra na onfa nye den onfa toto ne ho niema. That means say anya so assume office na ne ya start hey, ochira ye packet antumu, ochira ye pewe, adicha ye pewe, ochira mama ye we, wa mai we ye say, ye be strike, ye be tia. That is the intention of John Dramani Mahama. To no mama honeymoon kakra. Ghana for muni yakum, adenti no see man honeymoon. TUC for the bi kasa mpani for the bi akasa den ya. So onye krado so opese wo be man ya ne man ma. Because problem no wo ho. And was say young famano no ba be solve na denti na won moa no hunsie am ye hunu say oba ye na asem wadapo no so a ha trade union congress for I ha dwen no obetumi aye den asolve am o munti animani mu na no aye den waye am o ti adenti na ye ma ne honeymoon ya bi omo nti ase so mema ne sa honeymoon no ana nipa bibire kasanti bi di sa nkomo no. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia jira baabi akoka say NPP are demonstrating say we can be trusted with the education of Ghanaian children. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say Ghana for ejuwomudi say si the nkwala education say wo mo nsa wo mu betumi aye adanya the same every day free senior high school aye ka ho asemiya ana omode bo wo mo ko safo hene ka kire Ghana for say ampa. Say for the akosu say ni niema eko our education sector no mu kire say gidie bi wo ho say omu betumi an na yebusa say currently the educational sector no it is saying currently ekoye ana enkoye currently free senior high school eye ana enye enti a Ghana for was a gidie no wo mu say ye school hye wo mo nsa as NPP government wo mbetumi agedi kobo bi eni ana dapono so a ye ba bedi e wo home based television network so ti prepare tweben TV na yendin komo ti quickly ye kwa kotie jodie hu nkrato na maba me ba na fi ye share enkomo twetwe na say the guest ba kwa be dru dada nti me ne be hyase na fi micromare wade be dru pa na yakana shim na fi ye din komo ni nyina afiri ho niko ma yenti adwedi hu krato ba kwa na mienu na yenda ye ho ne mbra na fi yemfa action no ehihye so ye fam CEO slide am di dwumadi e bro me twa me ho aba. Welcome back. Home-based television network is a penny for me. I'm D and Komo Titi Katiano, member of the national communication team of the NDC. Ana Afin Kano Nanka Ujina na as parliamentary candidate at the NDC Amanyo Ekuno. And then Michael Omari Wadie, former vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party, and so Nam Council Babe Kansa near the Komono Atwaso. Titi Akwaba.
Opening your
Now, to say,
MPP are buying be a bravo. I hear corner.
We'll be about right corner.
Say, oh, now one share a bravo year over through penny. It's how to look at crowd, what say, we are called the crowd petrol and say, now,
who could be an outgage,
I did. I told the say. Nkrofo me minim some ye okay efrel no be so honorable how Mr. Boko so Charlie so who mom send me 20 Ghana cedis send me 10 cedis
so as low as that
just say I didn't know baby you ask yourself 20 Ghana and 10 Ghana cedis never talk come back here 5 cedis
yes
I just say or could be below the level so say you could be 50
unyama no
nti obaba low no be so kroma heading it's not easy for a lot of people.
But they tell us the economy is turning around, inflation is dropping.
See, if you are not in the circle, it won't work. The other bit I made said, when you look at the economy, you see, I want to see a 10. There's still a great side to it. As we speak, we know say Ghana is not paying any debt until it's like the town is a bit quiet. If we begin to pay, what would we do? You see, it's unfortunate. It's not a straightforward thing. Say a dollar 90 the 12 for pound 5 6 15 6 said they are running in the economy. A car at the over 400 billion MPP for the Abekan Ekahon. So Canada we in 1 city. And we are on they said the old car is a holiday na do a home. Inti tua okakra busia na abo office no. Yeah, team feel salary no. What you say?
Yes.
So you are still living a comfortable life because loan now the office in amount sa holiday and cement ya. So if we begin to pay your bondholders car say na if Ghana begins to pay the debt straight away we have a problem.
I
Canada I hear China is the one causing all the problems. China they almost say sad debt restructuring over their dead bodies. I only say China has a history in Africa.
Yeah.
There are some countries in Africa China take over major institutions. I know they've taken over some countries' seaports. I know some countries they take over the airports. So why people say that is the angle they will prefer because some people say recover the amount.
Be taking over. Now revenue no. They give you back to you.
And that is a very serious issue. The World Bank and China the amount there's restructuring here per se external debts bears amount here. And Rami can be say debt payments will begin in 2026.
Why?
The repay that's an IMF stabilize your but if it begins in 2026, what is the effect? Just say what was Kano, I would go to Yakano. You might as well start paying in bits and pieces. I can't hear him. I can't be a bit kusuka because the last time I'm more rise if parliament say no. They were still taking more loans. As I say.
Yeah.
So that means the debt is still rising. MPP I Ghana for in any way.
Cry.
And there are things you may be so as we go along because for me I think that they didn't help Ghana. They only came to accumulate debt and then consume Sikano. Sikano and going to come because oh ni I say They are good at doing the slogans. One district, one factory.
Agenda 111.
We wish it is there.
Yes.
One district, one factory. We wish another one like one village, one dam. We wish Senka. There are some like one district, one factory.
Okay.
What you say? One constituency, $1 billion.
Yes.
To boost development in the constituency. But we will now yet say the Kasa or Mokangu Yasuma. Any real effect. Nti Busia no more in our businesses cannot more the other. It's like a problem, but Ghana for ne to Abama. Me tete say the men to my MPP. Never, I'll never vote for MPP. Nti me say na ensheda enshime. Omo to abane mo no. Omo bre. It's like ya two petrol mo enye NDC form pe the top
petrol. That is it.
And na dokun back over 5 cities. Inti ye nyina na ye kwakoto nanu ya omototo DVL ye basai NDC for open register car and ye kwako ye license. It's for all of us. Ye nyina na ye bebre inti se wato ababone a ye din men kasakra twen emre no so a na watimi asa about bone na woto ye because krom enya dia e wo so di dia cross si akra se free money no omo free money ni ye di momo. So we need sa inner circle need to say there we benya $3 million, $5 million ya show on pass. Now me kind be online. You see Deputy Minister of Finance Nkrofo ko wiane sika $500,000. It's just sika guaman for fee. And yes is that happen o. Deputy Minister of Finance MP for I think I just all right.
Yes. Maybe I'm better to say other businesses that they do apart from the Ejuma Womo and they have other private businesses beer. You might not know it's not in their name. It is
in their name.
Yes.
So you have $500,000 sitting under your bed. Does it make sense? If it's a proper organization you are running as a business, Sikanibegos have business accounting. So why is the money under your bed? Say corruption, connection, kickback, what was here? Why should the money be under your bed? Besides that, if it's genuine money, take it to the bank because you can defend it. Also, won't pass it. And he's not the only person. And in Crawford, I'm Robert Zoo. And I'm because jam this cab fee. This cab will show cash saying no matter as we know
yes.
What is here?
Yes.
So he's not the only person. There are other cabinet ministers. You must come you.
On Kasa,
no one go carry so that the idea about also. It is like Sikanke was a co bank, ne circulate. If that money was sitting in the bank, it will drop the dollar. Because it will be yes. If you keep $500,000 in the bank, it will circulate. It will drop the dollar rate. In the absence of dollar on the market, that is when the rate goes up. So when Cecilia Dapa was keeping $5 million under her bed, the dollar rate was rising. If that money was on the market,
yeah.
So it will drop the price. That is the whole thing. Demand and supply.
So they are part of the problem when the dollar rise because
they are the problem. The kind of monies they take out of this our country every time because Kanamun keep how Cayman Islands. Sa secret accounts don't keep no. And no until once the money gets out of our system, we know we have a problem with MTN and telcos now.
Yes.
They will have to surely repatriate the monies out. And on that channel, Ghanaian entrepreneurs and the Ghanaian politicians and scanning every shores constantly, and that puts pressure on the dollar. And I started to bet back of Ghana. I say, oh, when you're cushion of $5 million, not $20 million on the big cushion, maybe what?
Yeah.
I thought this be more. I'm watching. So nothing changes.
But what is the reason? Say so this kind of sort of having the money at the bank.
We need to ask them. That is why special prosecutor is asking Cecilia about that. Why will you keep 400,000 pounds in your house in what do you call it? A cabinet in your suitcase at home.
The last time I checked about the OSP and the NEMA or the Abebana investigations, maybe or the Abebana, I think he was passing one of the comments he has made, statement he has made about Cecilia Dapa's money is that it might be money laundering.
But it's the same thing. They are laundering the money. When you take money out of a system and take it to another system, it's money laundering. That's all what it is. It's in the Ghanaian system. Wafa, what they are show them, you are looking for opportunity. So then you will take it out of the system. The other thing too they are doing with the money is omofa, they have to legitimize the money. You know how they legitimize the money?
No.
Come to my constituency, Dade Kotopo.
Yes.
From Laboni Junction. Me, you know, those bungalows at Laboni Junction, first lane, H line, B line, A line, opposite the children's home. You know, those were bungalows allocated to chief directors and ministers. What do you call it? Directors at the ministries across board. And then, for Laboni Junction, for Salisbury, Quine so, not for other lanes so. They are breaking down the government bungalows and selling them. They are putting up high rising. Look, you bubu to government bungalow and you see 4 apartments also for rent. The bubu you see 4 apartments for rent. There's even one coming up now out in who say shopping center or say they on 2. And it's gone up about 3 floors.
Majority says he says say muka government bungalow selling and no money are there. We have to date back during the era of the Rollinses, the Atamils, the Mohammeds era, you know, it has been happening. It say can it say a niyana womo ye because it has happened before and that says yeah mum backdating among kai those times.
Okay, Professor Mills.
Yes.
When Professor Mills got into office, MPP 4 in government at the time, I told to assassin hostel here airport here and foreign affairs. When he came into power, he was like, this is criminal. Let's reverse some because, and you're right. Besides that, 2 rights don't make a wrong. The fact that and one end is
it
is wrong. What for coffee shop in jail?
For some time
From
now.
coffee shop, turn onto the AU village. That road used to be one of the slipways pet traffic to get to 37. Why a traffic zone? Why? ShopRite is see. Besides ShopRite, will be another high rising. Opposite ShopRite, former Alisa, you see high rising. Oko enim Kakradi, you see high rising. Oko enim towards AU village, you see high rising. You ask yourself, since when the cantonment Laboni become a commercial zone, you see high rising of apartments and commercial shopping centers. Laboni used to be a quiet area.
But does it, as I say, remaining the same over the years as the time goes on?
They have
developing
changed the
dynamics.
The dynamics. It's now a busy area, and what I'm trying to say is they want to legitimize the money they have stolen. So
I have to do investment.
That's what they're doing. Brahma's locking chair, turning from mother care, Urema, the first building you see. You ask yourself, do Ghanaians have that kind of money? Do Ghanaians have that kind of economy? Masa, about to the new to American embassy economy. The kind of development that's going on in cantonments and Laboni, you don't have the slightest idea. Take a drive on a Sunday and drive around that place. You will see what I'm talking about. Operation break and build. And when they break that government bungalow, they excavate almost, let me say, 150-170 meters down for car parking. Number C. They are legitimizing the money because can what they coin. So that is what I'm saying. Say they are still is another form of money laundering. They are taking it out, but the bank baby Sammy Asem in Timamin pay for scanning a day. And yet, and if you look at the speed,
that means the money is there.
Yes, and it's only foreign contractors doing these businesses.
Why? Because say be expertise a human term, and also because we don't want the locals to know the kind of person building.
That's the thing.
So that to be circulated around. So
you can't ask a foreign contractor say Sikano nya or you see that.
Okay,
because he's pre-financing.
Yes.
That is how it is. But that is what is going on. So they are legitimizing the money through investment as building properties. What I see, Laboni the end here, me worry. If you look next to the Zenith Bank, there's another shopping center put up there next to Zenith Bank. These are coffee shop opposite, another one springing up. Do you know that Ukai said, would it be a car bank no?
Yes.
Eco Bank no?
Yes.
Opposite, there used to be government bungalows, government flats, and yet bungalows, flats, which had them, let me say, about maybe 200 flats in it, 150 or 200 flats. It has been brought to ground, and you fence. Trust me, very soon you will see what is going to pop up there. Behind that hotel, what's the name of the hotel? Coffee shop opposite. There's a hotel there. Nechi, your bupu sas high-rising apartments. You're building now, and you who's building? Who's buying in this economy? And when they break the speed at which they used to build, no. The
last time I went to South African embassy. Now around South African embassy, you could see there are buildings springing up.
It is not easy. It's not easy in cantonments and Laboni. I'm telling you. I've been in Laboni since 91, 92, and I'm moving to Laboni.
Ache.
So I've seen the place and the kind of development. This time is serious. To the extent that what you fear.
Yeah.
The next person sells his house. They build a 10th floor property next to your house. So they are looking into your house and the apartments. Can you stay there?
Can you stay
there? And then who are you make you offer?
Oh, okay.
They make you an offer.
Okay. Dinner to free
you. Car park.
Over the years, I'm at we develop here.
And the people move because the offer looks good. This is what is happening.
But how I wish you said it is MPP for and the ACC are dying.
Yes, yeah, I don't want to hear you. You pay 20 Ghana go do. It's YNB. YNB to say. It's people in government who are building. People in government and market on any wall. The real owners will show up when they are in opposition. The real owners don't show up when they are not in government anymore. Because here they are bad, I bet me I can say hey, it's like Ghana we don't go to the ministry, we own all this Ghana. But when they are in opposition, you can't go and question them. Say,
can't we let them account for those properties that they have? Because as we speak right now, in times, months, and the time I had started do dying good, and then you could know say within that period where the times are now more power. So right now, no, who say what they are within that time now more power now see sad dying. How did you get the money?
It's another matter for another day to be discussed. To take them on and ask them how did they get that money? What they are saying. But that one is not a matter of discussion for today. For now, everybody will deny it. We go for number 8, 9. You see if I say very beautiful cars, I'm not talking about Land Cruisers. I see Bentleys.
Yes.
Anaju. The owners come to inspect Anaju. Because what is a Bentley doing at a construction site at 9 p.m.? About daytime, I see a behuno. What is a Bentley doing at 9 p.m. at a construction site? And I do not be inspection. Only me remove daytime. So this is what tells us that those behind are hiding, and they will hide until further notice. Adjacent to Salisbury, omo who has as been caught a baby. To see our security in the you'll be see anyway. You'll be dregu. I don't want to mention the names because the parties are now out. The names of the two people fighting over the land are out. It's not for me to come and mention their name on TV. They are fighting over it. Me turn first. I know here. Go and ask land submission. All the way, Salisbury, Kwaneso, towards the Church of Pentecost. The property we call Church of Pentecost it's a Ministry of Health property. That one I know for sure because woman are not here on the Ministry of Health woman be. If she excavation akoswa or Munsi dine, easy. It tells you the kind of building that is coming up before the Church of Pentecost. Albert. So if you talk about legitimization of the monies going on in Laboni, I can tell you on authority it is very high now. Very, very high.
Okay. Let's move on to topics of the day now. Why did John Dramani Mahama feel on the platform, on a campaign platform, say was in your office in 2015? Yeah, mano honeymoon kakra. na undi, because there's a lot of work to be done already. Yeah, Tisa has also passed the comment saying said can you do my course currently no Kamia you say or no time and now our officer he was able to solve doom so before ansana free office, but as MPP for asheda ye kokwasa sana by the time of azumi office no he would doom so mudada. This is one of the some already can then this time he has gone to see say young man honeymoon kakra. Then Ghanaians are saying why honeymoon there be young farmer blah blah, and everybody is explaining the way what as an NDC Penny. How do you see what John Dramani Mahama has said? Or saying?
You see where Ghana is now.
Yes.
Everybody is wishing say, John, we are going to vote for you based on your past record. So you're tomorrow we now bape. Also to be yes. Man. John wants to caution them. Say, I'm not coming today and say in 100 days I'm going to bring the dollar to 7 cities. I'm not going to come into office. And within 6 months, I will make Ghana the most beautiful city in the world. What do I say? This man is now experienced and coming with caution. He's coming with caution on the state of the economy. But to fix it, Ceciano, he's saying that you need to give me some honeymoon. But in fact, did he say how long the honeymoon will be? No. Honeymoon could be 6 months. Honeymoon could be 10 months. Honeymoon could be 1 year. Give me 1 year to sort this myself out. And you know, most of the time, when you are in office, you are not able to tell exactly the main problem that is there until you get into office. That is why your mama told Bahama, you are just making noise on public lecture platforms. You haven't been in government before, so you have the liberty to say what you say. When they got into government, the one district, one factory did it happen. The one village, one down did it happen. I said they are building one district, one factory. I have told one. They are telling us by the third quarter of the first quarter of this month, they will have about 50 of them complete. Yes. NDC, yes, incompetent. With our incompetence, we produce what we call the Green Book.
Yes.
And the Green Book, we didn't give it to only NDC people. We gave it to media houses. So a media house can take a Green Book and say, I'm going to Bronga Afro region. These are the projects I'm going to check.
Yes.
Good. I'm throwing this challenge back to MPP. Give us a document of the projects you have done and you hope to finish by December 2020. Let it come into the public domain. Let media houses take them on and go and check on the projects. Agenda 111. One district, one factory, one village, one dam. You would get to know. They can never bring a document out. The last time you see MPP communicated or see roads there, and I'm saying it's not about roads only. Roads there, no much communicators, somebody call radio, echo kasa. It's not in the public domain. Throw it out for the public to have copies.
No more inspector said. Yes. Said this is my constituency.
Thank you.
It is in the book.
Yes.
Okay, let me go to the site.
And the media will even do campaign for you if it is so. If it is so, media will come and report say Yako Ashidium. Yabehu sa agenda one hospital no more CAW and no more do lintel. This is what all we are asking for. Accountability. Suppose it's Ganmundi.
Yeah.
Throw it into the public on the projects you have done. Whatever you use the monies for, throw it into the public. Let's check sector by sector like we did. I'm asking for this document. I'm sure maybe they are now putting together. Let it come. Baby,
yes.
When we began to question the tracker went down. When we began to point out to them, said the NDC project, the tracker went down. It's not available to anybody. But some hard copy a booker, you can't go and delete the book in somebody's room. The book, no munchemaye. Yabeshim, near Bobabaso. Somoya, fantastic. Samunya, the media and Ghanaians will take you on. You can't tell me you've done these projects and tell me it's sitting in your room and only your communicators must know. No. What proof do you have? If I challenge you now, maybe some say na way if but if it's a book produced by the New Patriotic Party, Yekuta, Greater Accra, okay, where's the hospital 10? Whatever. Let's go and inspect it. NDC Trust said they are building 200 schools. No?
Yes, senior high schools.
Good. At the end of the day, it came clearly say completed 40 something in various stages took us to 120 something. It was clear the target was 200, but we had done completed ones and one in various stages.
Some of them they said were World Bank projects,
and all was not from a particular fund, they were from different funds, so it was clear. Let them come and tell us. I'm happy say almost started some free research. Some of the schools that were almost complete this year, they realized that because we needed accommodation for these students to go to school. It is life. We are asking the MPP to produce a document of the projects they have done within the 8 years. And even if it's ongoing, let us know it's ongoing.
But what people are saying is, why would John Mahama assume office before he will get to know the problems? Because the problems are there already. There should be a solution to the problem. So by now, you should have the solution. Then we vote for you. Once you vote for you, assume office.
He hasn't have a solution. Like, he says, give me time to solve the problem. Like he went to stay, when he went to parliament and said, Doomsaw is a problem and I'll fix it. Did they fix it overnight? It took him years. He knows the problem. He will fix it. The same way Okacha will say, give me holiday. It's not that the holiday is for the 4 years he's going to sit in office. No. He will fix it. Maybe, who knows, that within 1 year, all those problems will be solved. But Ghanaians are reading meanings into it and twisting the facts and making it look like something else. But the truth of the matter is that I don't want to say I'll finish it like Minam Funny. They are good at giving timelines and the timelines will elapse. Also, give me holiday. When I'm sure he will clarify this bit when he launches his manifesto.
Yes.
To give you the timelines, say 1 year and then 6 months, because Ghanaians are taking it. So I know Monday Nam Chrome, you sue the year campaign, say, Onye ready, he cannot fix the problem. He doesn't know the problem. Who doesn't know the problem of the economy? Who doesn't know the problems? Say, Sika DA and Sika Master FQ system and Ama economy in the ISA. Who doesn't know that overborrowing is what has caused that? Who doesn't know that is high consumption and not doing it with any capital projects? Who doesn't know this? Everybody knows it. So if somebody will sit somewhere and say, MPP build the Kaswa interchange. Yeah. If there's a document we can prove it that you didn't. Pokwasi interchange. Let them put it in their books that they built it.
But it's there.
It is there.
We can see it.
Yes.
Currently, you're quiet. Yes.
If you remember Professor Bills.
Yes.
When Kufuor left office and was on the project, this Millennium Challenge Account project that I'm going to see N1.
Yes.
Professor Mills inherited the project. Because it's a good project.
Yes.
No. Ojina Okra almost speech before Bayes our speech the crowd say, look, it's an old project, it doesn't belong to us 100%, although we supervise to the finish. The one who started deserves some credit. Professor Mills, a Fred Yekofu. What do you call it? The Obeche Bilamte and the Pokwase.
Yes.
They don't even know where it started.
Did you start?
We brought the money.
Having the money doesn't mean so good to me and I'll be the money is a. How did we believe say more assuming officer in 2017 and Cabo Bay?
Can I give an example?
Okay.
La General Hospital. We got the money. 67 million euros. We will buy Omonsi. The money went back to the owners. They didn't allow them to touch the fund. Because Omoya perception said Omunsi the Omusino. And what I'm hearing, if it is so, then it's so they said. They wanted to alterate the original hospital plan.
Almost the same.
And everyone said, no, this is not the original agreement. When you had to say, okay, we are sorry. Pokwase,
yes.
It was locked, signed, and stamped. Why is your friend is saying flower pot project still going on? Signed and stamped and sealed. In this can. So you have no option than to use it for this purpose. Say yes, signed, stamped, and sealed that You can divert it.
But how was what then at the same Sikana Mokan they were able to expand than Mumu Diana Musino?
The Pokwasi, it was just a small thing they did. They only took away projects for the area. When we do projects to benefit the area. Schools, hospitals that will benefit Pokwasi. That is what they use for the top. This is it. Like Kaswa Muka said, you overpriced it. And you over the hospitals that Kaswa got and the schools that Kaswa got in doing that project, it came to fusion. So they haven't done anything. They rather actually made people of Pokwasi lose other things. Only give him and use it to do another flight. What's that here? So what comes with it? The peripherals is what actually benefits the community. A school, a hospital, a recreational center, those things.
Yes.
If you take them out, you have deprived the community because you're the quantity here. So there should be something that you benefit from. And Kaswa benefited. As I speak with you, it's on a standstill. Contractors are not assigned.
Yes.
Come to Dungwa.
So you had the money to do it.
Yes, we signed it. Signed and sealed. Passed by Parliament. It's not me, I'm saying. The documents are there.
But almost cut it short. Me can't say go for Bechi Bilamte Mamius and the Babe cut.
And they say a dean in Kakos, a dean at the toast. We didn't want to change the name. Your Bechi Bilamte. What you are saying? So we keep it as Bechi Bilamte. The Pokwasi interchange. That was the name that was given to it.
Okay.
People have come from roads and highways to confirm that these projects, we actually ascertained and signed to it at the time. But they didn't start the project because they left office. We left office. You took over. You can't alter the money. The purpose, will continue as it is. And that's what we did. Minka said, magic and a rocket science said, NDC, we found the money and if we're in office, we will still do it. What I say, if we're in office, we will still build it. But we ain't in office. And this is a project that they cannot alter the money. To me, alter funds. No. So, you must build it. And yes, I can call back. To set them at the end.
Yes.
It's the same. You can't touch it. So, it's up to Ghanaians that when you are signing a contract, you sign a contract that you lock, sign, and sealed. That the money cannot go back only for the project and it will proceed. Whichever government comes into power is forced to continue with the project. So, it's good for us as a nation. I want to say this.
Yes.
NPP is in government. They are saying they have done so well. We won't argue with them. Give us proof of what you have done so well. From health,
which can be seen.
Education, we want to see. NDC, you said we are incompetent. We accept it. We are incompetent, but we produce a green book. The green book and the projects in the green book, they are live that we can see today and testify to it. Whole airport is still sitting there.
Yeah.
They said it was your friend say Photoshop. Today, airlines fly there local. We want them to come up and give us. They can call it any name. They should bring us a document with images of what they have done. If it's incomplete, tell us we're incomplete. What I say?
Yeah.
So we also can ascertain that Scalomo and Dio, the year quine the the cocoa roads. Near Gore. Anambwa.
Yes.
They did hospitals. Agenda 111. There's no problem. Where are the hospitals? So people can take them on and say, catch them where's the hospital wala. Me call lab in Hushie. Say before you pass in budget,
yes.
And almost say trucks they call la some cost start. Kofa hore. That's my constituency. Kofa hore. Kofa hore.
But I'm about so much.
Contractor side.
How my interview? But so much secure funds out there.
IGF and yet foreign fund. Agenda one. Agenda one funds. Internal generated here so baby. I do baby.
Intimacy.
Lie. You're talking IGF 67 million euros. What are you talking about? They are jokers. Leave them as it is.
When former President Mahama Sultan Mapoto Vincent Balaru signed take-pay agreement with IPPS, ate the meat to the bones, did President Nana Addo ask of honeymoon? Silence is golden for former President Mahama. Ejeni Mubuate Domi Pillar 2. But as I asked the NDC man to petition the OSP that the MPP are selling and building houses on government lands. This type of jokes should stop. We know what they did to Sagleme housing project. Ajin Mbuatin once again, Domi Pillar 2. So you can send your message on 0545402507. Na Yindin Komotiti Kateno, a member of the NDC National Communication Team. Anna Medene Chuchin Komono. Omari Wadia was supposed to be here. We don't know whether he's coming or not, but with me be dry. Yabetwa and Komono. So Ghanaians should give Mahama a break. Say within the period of Oazumi office, we should not rush in putting a Nema actor so say yepewe. And Manfani said, one my timeline, but once our office in a day, he will continue to be working. And now said he will relax for a period of time. May say minister me away, and you should know say we have always complained. Say 4 years is that 18 John Mahama and to me and be in a period of 1 year. The next 3 years will be hectic for John Mahama.
You see, I'll repeat this.
Yes.
If you go into our constituencies, friend and saying you voted for member of parliament. No more corona, no more campaign. They have words they tell the constituents.
Yes.
When they come into office the next day, no original no ya twama where winning.
Yes.
It's the same thing. Nipa don't call parliament. Pon could do 1 week or 2 weeks. Bo original no say onya police inti ontua we man. Meanwhile, the person has just started work. It's the same thing your mama is saying. It's not overnight. It's not in 1 month. But I will deliver. Nado kakanga 4 years to Mbwa. Yes. Say 8 years never. So whatever Nado has to deliver, let's judge him now because I can't be 8 months and 9 months.
We have barely about 10 months to go.
Fantastic. After 10 months, now you're 1 village, 1 dam. We can still make noise that Nado he never built a dam. But his term of office is not over. Despite the fact that also be shown a kumfifu enim catch some say they are 1 2 amount until there's nothing coming to them no. When you are taking taxes from them. We won't do that. Jerry Rawlings, who Ashanti region crowd when you vote 32%, he still went ahead to do his projects in Ashanti region.
But he has also done some projects in the Volta region, irrespective of being the World Bank of the NDC.
Why will NDC build KJTia in Ashanti region when our World Bank is Volta region? Is it not fair? Say, yes. But he still feels it's a national cake.
Once you assume office, you are for the country.
How can an Akufo-Addo go and stand in the Volta region and tell them, say, when you're flood, and you say, member? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Is he a president for those who voted for him? Is he just a president for those who voted for him? I don't think it is right. At least, me see, his handlers should make sure every time they write a statement for him. When you leave Nado free, he will say something that will go against Onwani handlers. If you don't write it, I'm telling you. And we can see. Anytime Nanado speaks free without a statement, he goes overboard. Oko Peace FM, say, if you say, voter rate on NBC school beyond see, I say, go see. You know?
But today the school have been completed.
Yes. Because people gave him pressure from there. His people in the voter region say, no, what you did is wrong. Let's go and finish the school. So some of these things are bound to happen because he will say it. Nanado will say it and for his age, I don't begrudge him of some of the things because he's tired.
Age is catching up.
Oh, catching up. It has caught up and crossed. So some of the things, of course, Sakra will know. And you know, sign or catch on George, your friend say, your papa no we and friend say,
Sir John,
they won't hear them, won't to a president talk like this? Is it because you've gotten your second term? You are going home so you don't care what happens to your party? I've spoken to a lot of MPP people who think that some of his statements are very, very, very wrong. And it's about time, say, they should measure his speeches at times going into the next election.
But next elections, he's not on the ballot box. On
His
ballot paper.
party is on the ballot paper.
And there's a different person coming on the ballot paper.
Which one?
Dr. Mahmoud
The one that
Bawumia.
when you Google is the biggest liar in the world?
No, it's not like that.
Google.
Google, after investigation, they said Google have not written that.
But you need Google to tell you. Google won't write it. It is a combination of what people think about you is what makes it so. It's a combination of what goes around that what makes it as it is. What I say? So it is not as you see it. Because Dr. Bawumia is no match for John Mahama. You can't be mixing apples and oranges.
That is how you see it, because Bawumia is a different person altogether from his boss, Nanado Danko.
Let me remind you that Nanado made Dr. Bawumia the vice president because he believed he had the economic one to change the economy.
All right.
And when Timi Ansasa,
okay.
When Timi Ansasa, Samiria said the economic whiskey,
yes.
And then Sanya internet, and now say computer, and now say digitalization. What is Bawumia doing? Does he know what the dollar rate is?
Thank you very much. But me tell you who catch on my way they coming stand on joining the team in the ending come. We try to have us here. Pro-based television network. That's yam back in the komo. You are my wadi abeka and sayamana kwaba na fi yemfa onusu emfa rem. You are kwaba. Na pom ti saying. You den yam ya so pay din pacho. Then say you available.
Me available na na me. Be
me press that's
always a call away. Just a
call away keke. That's all.
Keke.
That's no you Robert dey about so dey no better ba. Fashion as be any for.
Me too kwan mo kuma
dia. Ele ya me ase. Wa be do dey yewa titi. O dey gumu yo mama se ma ne honimu kakra na enkomodie kukoso no TVC for kasa hwahwano for kasa no mu nyina pa kyese esese oboa no ho saa mmere wi ansana yewura 2025 mu se wabe president to ye president na won hwa dwuma na se ado no ene ma eda ho dada na esese wo ye no a ye problem no no fu so betima solve no start so solve honimu ni ba bia esese ye de ma no e yampase ye ma ne honimu kakra when you assume office
nti wono oba na ware anase oba na ware anya yenti no oba wo mo ane ho ena onam so yentu abama no ana kufu adubai ene ma na ko chia enko yi eko oba epe no say I am in a hurry. Popa, 3 years just popa, one district, popa, damn the one, and it's been working since to the extent they could do people say, year of roots, near Yaquine, near Chunsu Boho, near know, yeah. Now, another couple but trying thing or cherry or Beko. We be who fear be dear, who were mamu. Who kwan ya ode Ghana for fast. Dear Mark catch there. Kwala peduma ya wasi menya magician. Ya da sumu so kania wasi munya charger, munya phone charge. Ihu ni nyina ya tiri nyina krowe mu. Unless I know what to kwan.
No.
Na o dia fasa o ha we mu, abebrese we mu. Na yakopon adom ya US in China na do aba adwuma. Ba mia ba beto aso a wona mo bon to ase yesan fama na mu ba ye ma honeymoon. Onye serious. We have known him for a very long time before he even became the vice president, became president. You can't seriousness.
Oh wow.
I'm telling you.
Somebody who have become vice president, the president of the
He's
Republic
been
of
an
Ghana.
assemblyman, MP, deputy minister, vice president.
So the seriousness now, what me graduating from one place to another.
Only very con man.
I mean, will be a from con man.
No, sir, from no, that the shadows as a crack. And he's done it to us before. No, I don't know about you, but don't know how. Just imagine this Mahama. Nunca was saying, "Go pon emphasize Manuel that president." Can you just imagine? Aren't you scared? Aren't you worried? Say Mahama Besa be president bim. Yeah, they quite. At the end, the vision crowd no more born 20. What is the vision back? The ultimate can answer the 24-hour economy. Economy is moment de motive mudu. Yeah, mudu motive.
This is madness.
24 hours. Radio common 24 hours. Can you see 24 hours? And so for 24 hours. Light bill and neck by me digitalization. 24. Just this is all per se. Own person yet. As a matter of fact, who call for phone and do 24 hours? Why never be this phone? Assuming chop by 24 hours, Monko, we are never to me. But why never to phone? So every big production, demand and supply. Most industries, most companies in Ghana here, they do 24 hours. When the demand is high, when the need is there. Or no, they all say 24 hours, no, 24 hours, 24 hours. Honeymoon.
That's 24 hours, no kind of secretary and say, Obama subsidies. Say, yeah, you be rolling onto the 24 hours of my subsidy, some man can subsidy of my
and
currently yeah would I example yeah 24 hours yeah I can ya bani to pre that's all back me ruling upon it na fit for na no see echo nipa mienu e wa ha yetimi fa nipa mienu na fe ye role akusi then can ya na ye be within the anajo no obete so ama yen sa no
that's na matter man here
time possible
almost agreement almost PPA pay almost power no take or pay I can't assume to say kind of rata is that place that ko tu abuka mahama so ba obeko tu asaka no no ati where is old bills why yedi ha we kana muka yes so kana muka yes sure as kana
that's what we say you say everything is possible be possible be betimi yes
but no with
mama
nipa no ma da kania chese yanko ham kra no Ghana covid ma kra no Ukraine petrol abusu no kra no o ma da asum mu ne as a matter of fact ni bread na yiba kwa no okoko dina voter region o se kufu ado ya adwuma ndodo na juma oye no oba den okonya confesika hin no da beto aso minimum so test asem na he said it and the contract and I feel say abandoned ones we are commissioning for some enye a friend saying enko kan omunko kan abandoned projects no ba
obatwani na
so ye ni na owie so a na the kufu ado elu bebrebe no okay so tie no they are not the kan no so tie so ba betwani na the mekan o tie
ano saka se mu beja ne dum so okoso vu dum so afi de twede nkane nanse wa hwia na mu de akoja no kwan na obe azumi na ano so
we abokoko se yen beja ne dum so yen de mfie nwotwe na asiso ne mu ye kwa e beja ne dum so that means oba wo nya sika kura mpo no da gina kana as na wo de oti wo so oba obesa ati so ama so obi a o jiri di pa dia ne so hey what did the party hey enya sem native system wa kamika ujire di there ha Uji Muhammad, aren't you scared of what he's saying? What is going wrong? What he's saying? The no, we don't know what trans na reflect it. The power we can the obey and the all kind of lay. I mean, me channel, and as a minimum space, no. Na men kasa men use me amedia no. Ne dey aka kire me na makomo use we we. Na who say they all can. O say ono o call runs on do so pe. O ko pizza de Ghana for pe. To ko sia hemfo na ede na mo pe. O ko jina ha. Okay, ahemfo me ba me we am. Some kind of empire man. No akoko business school for ede na mo pe. Okay, me ba na ko jina me ba me we am mo. No ko bisa ai farmers. Ede na mo pe. Oh, yeah, me ba me we am mo. Yeah, kwa ne wa grow bi edi. Ni so o satam no bia na o. Ne ya wa grow bi. De can be this one pa me je memo
ampa
me kai eno me je memo ampa be ho se me ji me no ade so ampa me ji no hey me ma ji me
o ka duru ba bia na waka ne sa
tabio what apart from the 24 hours and no crowd chire mu aso mu ntimi chire mu hu de mu ka o se say better can ya so I say look at the other better petrol so I say look at they don't even know what it is. As a matter of fact, the 24-hour economy is here in Ghana.
But is it as effective as your person here no? Willingly, because they say in 24 hours yeah say willingly who are one day and I'll be to me and then maybe because say
some police
yes or be fit up
that be also maduma be about 24-hour police mba how many 24 hours many police there there be
But the be any scan. And the befa, the make a say, or befa more police. If you are not the police are resource to the extent so making a cover into employment be cost. Police for the said one cook room and nanti be bring so be doors to be take.
Oh, the IGP ne
Yes.
Moto no anam ko ya
Na me.
Ko na obi ni namo.
Pa. Yes.
Yes. Visibility. Police presence. Every corner. Now, if Fado is not coming, was it not what no better? I had a man. Police will not try. I won't do money. Well, but now me close to do bribe it or no tonko. And I answered man. So the man will be sleeping. But Ojina Johnson here, but Ojina Johnson here. One moment, your cameras and then they get out. President Mahame, Ghana, you're quite chill. You're the way Jaho. Cameras are good room. Sometimes you don't see. They monitor 24/7. Bibia because no maybe because police take action and quick no matter. And yet the presence of police at the premises. And yet the presence of a policeman or woman at this work, and about moment 24 hours here, and as my 24 hours. When the demand is there. As a matter of fact, nipa no ambe 24 hours na anajo. Me jo ho adwuma bia ba ho no. Anajo 2 o'clock, people say a man na sala no mu dimika mu na ko no ma pon so be se akọ. All coffee no. When the police akọ try adwuma mu. Now, all go feel. One escort. How is he protected? But they come. There's no policeman at the premises. But the police presence at every point, you will do who say, police bear 4 points. Sometimes no move in a car to be that's how we do things. But this propaganda say, when your police are God bodyguard, when your police bodyguard. As a matter of fact, you can only your total wage bill. Sika buying any trial workers. Are you aware? What percent of our your friend saying revenue? Almost 60 or 70%.
Yes.
And they are can the bear coin, the bear su, the bear cania. Because the good for the young kong, foul be a colabia or Bunko police and Mukosuja. You can do that, but I never did. Ultimate. And to also a bar, I'm a cania free. Meanwhile, cania cadaho, I into aye. Was sappy a take or pay. I was be I the man and crop for Nicodini free. Yes, so can you, and so can you. Tell that ho. Or so about Minim Quafaso, I got on Minim so scabby with fear the Babia. The betria. So I take a take of pay agreement and I can't do good in the bit in every way. As I'm better swam one. What do you know about Bape a 24-hour economy into Utifie, Chair Mahama? Ha! La ha! PBB, there are opportunities. Go online today. Ghana a year, Ghana a friend saying. Business jobs are coming, people are receiving capitals. Take opportunity, take advantage. Don't wait because hey, akwabia about say chida
Abranche no
akwale so was go na badia na juma bebu create juma me only na be do
and the front pages be say tax invasion be no money ade o started the tackle
yewe unsi uto no continue drum say
Vanisi na timbra
me say oti ho there's no way say ben beba or buy ya or discover bound ban jikodi ebi ni ho sa aban bia ntimi yesa aban bia so yesa the obet me in the patch started no matter how small me mama bi me shop woju abelempe not ton pure water. In fact, me carry time no, go for time, and that time need 200 cities. Maslow, no G. Today, she has one of the biggest, your friend saying,
supermarket
aduane
aduane be di okay
baby edidi ewo ehonu started small 200 cedis 200 start am near 2 million
yeah
we do nya the akoto promas
na da
meanwhile promas no kra na ye na ye tipi de business kase ba phone si aketu abi si akase ni bi and once bit do de ya ne chatting Snapchat na ade the business on your phone how did that where Snapchat the TikTok no you have no idea. You have absolutely no idea. The opportunities are here with us.
okay
Never wait to say a baby, a maybe, papa be, papa no be ba, no each other ba no was can't jatana be.
but that's it Michael
take advantage now. I'm telling you.
Michael
As a citizen, no matter your age, no matter your qualification, there's something that you can do. Start thinking along that line.
Also, Mr. Host, please
Bahama.
throw the challenge to the MPP communicators to produce documents to all the so-called projects they have undertaken for these 7 years in office. Please kindly tell His Excellency Mahama that when he comes into office, he should please be careful not to listen to. We are all one people.
Listen to.
So to forgive or see, listen to. Oh, okay. God is watching him, so he should pray courage to punish and collect our monies for the nation. Okay, say hello to TT, Ivan Stemmer, and Adebayo. MPP spoil the economy, please. Their lies. John Mahama is right to say that from Ofori Jamestown. Okay, Mr. House, you are very, very. Hey, what the matter? Mr. Mamundi atem. That's what the matter. My head. You know how the youth is suffering. You know how Ghana is suffering, and you have given your platform to a very to convince those who are ignorant about economy. You are making the youth angry. What is your opinion based on the work of the MPP and the NDC? Which one should we vote for? Tell me, do we want the betterment of Ghana or the interest of a political party? I pity you because home-based TV is not blah blah blah. blah. One for the day and band watch on this.
This is what people are talking to.
Where did they?
So what's also train Mahama bad now? Be ube juma, ube 24 hours they bad. Hey, Tibon Koso, than who I'm take advantage of the opportunities now, and don't wait for anybody. You can be somebody, and so don't rely on wait for.
Ghanaians who vote for MPP. No, because they can lie. From Ofori Jamestown. Titi bem na uniasun sambra.
Yo,
yeah.
I come so let's hear a parliamentary aspirant be
okay.
Now cry no parliament.
Maybe I'll stand it for you. I'll try. I'll primaries.
No, me Lucy. Only a minute.
Ladi that the and I'll cast on Kubi. I remember so cast on Kubi. But the other one, I'll cast on Beko later. I was withdrawing. Yeah, the second time, no, I just saw Beko. I withdrawing. I remember
when everybody was like, "It's your time."
Yes, I remember.
Then I said I won't go.
Yes, I remember. I remember, pa.
Next year, I'm a member of parliament.
This election is between Votafone and Santefo. What do you know?
I'm a member of parliament for the Dekoto. Na Odole Soa.
Okay.
And next year, Obana Okankwe. And na call you Kaswa.
Okay.
Ejumane de Ejumading, but this year they were assume say be probably if you Kaswa. It's also airborne electrum akurugu. Don't make Kwabenya.
Don't make okay.
Also so me bomb so. Yeah, quite asem.
Yeah.
Me
Yes. Watch your teases. Make us not your teases. Oh.
Some walk as a meaning Pekasa. In pain interjection. Make sure.
It means we will sure with you.
Sure, Papen. Okay, say John Mama was Kebi or baby or bar or barbecue IPPs.
Yes.
Give and pay. Give or take. Give and take. Give or pay or give or whatever.
Pay or take.
Give and take.
Take or pay.
Take or pay.
Yeah.
And I'm specific kind and say, take or pay, yeah, you can't say any ya or multi or take. Or say it is wrong. Your mama sign me break. Napo buy. What sign me? Napo buy MPP abriso. Oma sign me.
What about company?
Obi sabe. Napo has
signed.
Signed one IPP.
No,
I will look for you one.
We need evidence.
Oh, I have evidence of that.
Oh, wait.
Oh, way back. I'll give that to you. Don't worry. Mamaki,
Of course,
I'll give it to you.
yeah.
I'll give it to you before I leave here. Napo sign. And then ECG now must say more in a year. Bibia ni hono. Must sign the tax at all. Prepaid I told us. Ma ene se okuta 100 cedis na okoto prepaid the about phones one kasa ya about 80 cedis 78 cedis. That is what actually comes to your meter because tax the tax in the AD. Meanwhile, this is the MPP Omoka say when you give us power we'll move from taxation to production. And so when ECG tax domestic. Now only your money freaking me. First, it was 50 and below. So see, I want dropping it to 30. 30 then just say obia tuya. So moko ya na say mo buy. Moka say excess capacity. How are we going to pay? Your mama only nyansa or ye incompetent. O create Esla mo buy mo de yere. You go see awa. Esla. Na yedi tuya energy sector levy. What do you see our I just can carry forward into more any yen why not ordinary energy sector 3 o say mobile more nanado bar abem no in tem and now start here papa free SHS on my way there are you aware as we sit here today north so western north 137,000 people couldn't report to school. The reason is simple. Because I've heard even your member of parliament for Asin Central. Eka send the driver back Eku school. Free SHS. He had to spend almost 10,000 cedis. Yeah, they turn in Niama Amananku school. On one driver. Free SHS. Omenye sesika. In case of be able spend 10,000 prep.
Yeah.
But in Grofine, we spend even 137,000 in the whole region. Couldn't afford to buy trunk and choppers, say 40 cedis. And the choppers here 300 cedis. Choppers 280. Choppers. Grofine a bit bianto. O can was me enka. Free SHS.
A free SHS na money boy.
What's he free? Give fraud. That is the problem. It's not free as it is. Madam for BT Teshi. Nebako school, I think, Agri Memorial. Agri, Hannah, Agri. No. Infancy Pim. Wabefie, Obeko school March. Over December. January, February, March. Me didn't come last 3 days. Who do you catch them? Or so go pay teacher badi beche ne badi adi wo fie for this time obet ne fie no. Chance obedi 2,600 Ghana cedis. Only be 2,600 Ghana cedis. One thing you share the banner so bani ne fie. Nti obende. Meanwhile, the name is Free SHS. What you tuition? Why you didn't say there? Everything is free. Eh, ye did. And Obiabako school. Obiabako school.
But over the years, I will tear school fees. We were still buying those things.
I agree. I agree. I agree. But when you say something is free, specify what is free. One can say tuition free SHS. Then say tuition penamount here. Then call Ghana for stream from beginning. Say they tuition free SHS. But we can't free SHS for yet another Momoti village now. I want to say in free. To the extent that Western North, 137,000 people couldn't report to school. It's a challenge for Ghanaians. What are they going to do?
Have that not, one is another matter. Not couldn't. They've not.
They've not.
Not couldn't.
They've not. Now since school started, and they attributed that to financial challenges.
Is this saying some bar? I'm reporting school now. Because some school.
I
want you to answer that answer.
Look, yes. They packaged Nana Addo beautifully. And it is said that Nana Addo waited for 30 years to package him well to be president. He's a pampered sports child. 30 years to be president. What you say? Nana Addo Yebisa said, what about the economy, the state of the economy today? What say what dear do dear? This is Yambem. Na dio dear three bad no bedding. Oh baby. Oh my word. If we've given you a country for 8 years and you can't manage it, and they ask you about the state of the economy, you say, see dear I na dio banu and oh baby. Why never? Baumia.
Yes. So I'm a flag bearer.
8 years. What? Uko far obi buy wait me anye. The all fire buy no baby. Sly.
Yes.
We MY. These are all gimmicks about the MPP. And then or talking about police visibility. I'm happy. Say police visibility. Yeah, good. Recently, me say ECG I could check police 200 motorbikes. Me boy. Me say excuses say oh no money monitor microphone meters and what have you. Me boy. No I will ECG. Who the car untia? Who the car? Untia. What the car ECG? You owe. So how could you have mobilized 200 motorbikes from your whole that you are in debt to supply another state agency with 200 motorbikes? Matthias said Munchen did your money in Yapa. And that's a Ziano. You don't walk outside because who say unka. But we are manavo. Who sent tanker by Nanka about Basham, they are top petrol. But then Koye into Baobet to talk about so I'm story say this week and next week. And Okafo didn't won't come.
Oh, yeah, almost where one cause baby.
Won't come, Mr. Tro.
Almost where one cause
baby at Tro.
Almost where one cause. And almost where.
Cathedral. And cathedral is you. Cathedral no shasian. I'll build the cathedral. Oh my word, dear.
Some of us unfinished product. About
$100 million to dig a hole. Sabi in previous. Nyan sabi empowered who say you dig a hole. Who fill the hole. Who fill it.
Football.
Who fill it and build back the judges' properties.
The resources now coming in
what would you do with it?
Some judges' property no matter.
It's not true. Oh, it's not true. So, judges for the aya ton. Whatever.
Judges. Who told my judges?
So what's the judges in ton?
Bungalows. No,
cathedral.
Yes.
And the
cathedral. Oh, why would you do? I won't say. I mean, you don't mean I'm a very straightforward. Yes, way. If it's right, it's right. I will accept it. Into Shasanyam win now. No, because you say MPP is a party you must follow. It is not a party you must follow at all. Never. Party are almost central base. Ayachim. I mean to say 2 days ago said then attach ya. I feel na the buefu. Say Minister of Finance in Sifon. Never van. I feel no Sifon. The why economy dia go do. I feel attach ya who say the minister must attach you with the actual. They sack you long time. They sack him long time. Say Kofi. Nya fe na over be math. Ye pen crofon 90. Go parliament ka say finance minister must go now. Ye from Flagstaff Jubilee House. Ko ba ye bo share omo a obi aye din. Me kan me nyanka o kan obi. E bo share no we kan me. Baton kan. MPs must sorry a revolution or parliament. Minister must go. Another frame 10 minutes. Oh, by na are you not your own self? Are you not your own mind?
Maybe he spoke with them, but one first can't come.
It's only a
Kasachire or to one first can't come. Kasachire say things will be okay. Moya botre say any say but
we remember the condition. Or see Oma settle IMF and Sana. IMF then settle. You enjoy more. You enjoy more.
Just scanning and buy.
You enjoy scanning by at the time of his office or he's gone. Even MPP will be out of office. The
just ask scanning by.
Ah, what are you talking about?
Which MP is going to happen?
I said
the
party will be out of office.
Bamia will come.
Badia umia. Saberia kumba odia umia. Mama nkasa, mama sa amaya kumaba. Dear why economy? So head of the economic management team. Who doesn't know what the dollar rate is today? But is interested in flying drones. Is that what you are talking about? When the business community are dying, you are talking about drones?
But it's not benefiting and benefiting.
It is
Mojani no na the command for inter areas and benefiting.
I'm not saying it's not benefiting.
Okay.
It is benefiting. But the main economy for which you are the head of the economic marketing, okay, it's a story no. Okujina simple so. The head of the economic management team. Yawasa former, the great team. Bubo dealing in every year. And now they come. Do you even remember the NDC economic management team? What a joker. And then, what Johnny and nam ye Ghana card. And nam in chen totas. Say internet, digitalization. Now then, digitalization, and I'm at my port, IMT no. Digitalization, that's what it is. Then you tell us you are the head of the economy. Excuse me. Economy in the Bambia shouldn't come close to it. He should go and hide himself. They should have made him a different, given him a different portfolio. And then, some minister of state in community call, we now, Hoji is coming here, around.
Which one?
Oh, minister of things and economics, cannot really call. Ha, okay. Okay, everybody. Eh? Why are you people that corrupt to the extent say anything that has to do with minimum finance, there's corruption there? Are you saying Ken Ofureta didn't know $100 million was going every month to that company?
That's not true.
What did he do? Write it.
Now I'm trying to because
he didn't know that amount of money was going to that company.
100 million.
Constantly. If Parliament see we are setting up a committee happen. Nana also say I'm also setting up a committee. I'm giving it to KPMG. What a joke.
KPMG the Parliament and this
KPMG is a crook. I'll say it any day. They have go to the internet and Google KPMG. They have bad record.
Now this is for a good Parliament.
Bad record.
And this for a good
KPMG. Bad record. Record they are not supposed to even come close to this. Bad record. Don't talk about KPMG. And in America, go to the internet and Google KPMG. Only them
to yourself.
You put everything. I'm telling you, I can Google KPMG. I will make references to KPMG right now. No, I will give you the website so they should come and come for me. Which company? Check it.
I said they should come for him.
KPMG.
I said they should come for him. What clarify so?
You who free this.
Masa, you know me, if is something that is not in existence, I won't say it. It is there. They have. Oh, Masa, Nanado has failed. His second in command, no, can't say or no corner, I'll be this no, has also started from nowhere. And then the digital center at Circle, the main brain upon which Baumia is screaming digitalization. No, who brought it? Who installed it? And then fiber optics are running from Accra all the way through the water region to wherever it's going. No, when did they buy? Oh yes, it's true. The digital center. The
fiber optics.
Yes, the fiber network. It's your mama. Sure. It's in that green book. For heaven's sake, if you don't know, it's in the green book.
Green book. We have 450 kilometers. 450 kilometers.
There will be a tro.
So see, I know. About 1. 3
Mona mo here and I say we did it.
Na no be sisi anto dem na no be sisi ya. Nti ya na fo anu si na ono so mbaka kansa na.
Many there MPP is not a party. Say ombetsa no mu djojo mu num kansem na oso mu djomo. These are the people who told us they will do one village, one dam.
Ebi ni ho.
These are the people who said they will build one constituency, $1 billion. The constituency, ebi ndu ho. These are the people who said they will build one district, one factory. These are the people who told us that when they come into office, Ghana will be the most beautiful city. And then, Shekrum, things are not going well. For the president even to accept, say, enkoye inti media meko obi besa ba no abeto aso.
Me da se. Oba de yanko.
Twatro. Me I don't interject. I'm going to find the thing for you.
Yeah, fiber optics no. The mumu ye. Now they buy. They did less than 10% of the fiber optic network. As a matter of fact, President Kufona started here. I'm buying. They don't contract now. No, I'm time. They didn't add one. They buy 7 companies. Omo egusu build the network. I said, "I didn't buy, Mahama." I said, "4 time," and the man the first contract, and the fiber buy. 4 day no the man no movie and one.
Where give me justice.gov. KPMG to pay 456 billion for criminal violations. And in American www.justice.gov. Criminal KPMG in the fallout of 2 accounting scandals, 21st March 2023. US seeks to set aside convictions in KPMG audit scandal. AFM responds to KPMG exam fraud. And you say KPMG is credible? It's not me, I'm saying it.
And you know that yes. Fiber optics no. I'm not the buy. President 4 time. Contracted them my so on 400, 40 something, 400 something. No pay. The buyer, that is 10% of the total fiber optics Ghana. The buyer didn't buy. You have for like this and that will consider better or call elections but
okay.
Him and the time it's young.
Wow.
Or him and the guitar. Or him and the guitar. Yes. Or say Ghana Port Harbour I empty. That is there. That is a fact. And it's as a result of digitalization of one TSN. And only my band there, with me. So we don't keep the place messy as it was during their time. You should get that clear. Never seen there. Maximum. This is the only scar because and I say there's an issue. And a bit messy watch. That is why you don't see that place overcrowded and not here first. You should get that one clear. Well, my true challenge, I might end this before. And I'm throwing this challenge on your platform again. Including those who call themselves some kind of PhD. But suddenly, if only be, you know, professor for Lubino. The way they talk and how they reason. Mejai, I say, Mekoya, no, Mejai.
And I'm fast and twice. So, Mekai, when, what do you call it? Mekai listeners episode, when Abambabin was an MP.
Yes.
And they converted in 4 times. And there was this MP, being to me, Bonnie Dime Ferry. I was for vetting for minister, I think, railway, something. And or a doctor. And Abangba beside and said, "You are a doctor?" I said, "Yes, I am a doctor." And I said, "What area did you specify or did you specialize?"
Specialize, yeah.
Obi and I know say I specialize in crustaceans. What in crustaceans? Cotton, shrimps. That's what he specializes in. But they call him doctor. Yes. He specialized in the study of cotton, crabs, lobsters. These are crustaceans under the sea. In fact, into one go your doctor crab me pen start. This is it. Government signs 2 new 720 megawatt power purchase agreement. Energy Minister. The government has signed a power purchasing agreement to add 720 megawatts by the Dr. Mark Jopochu Prempe has disclosed. This is
ne pen na ira.
Send ira. 17 November 2023. Okay. But that can say drama into twaso. Doctor menye.
Yes.
Obi your doctor di nam krum twa nenum.
Mahama
study e foto.
Ene Akufo-Addo aban. Why na bobu sia pa? Why na increase Ghana debt? Obaka say Akufo-Addo. Ene zifoka. But that is not true. At the time Mahama free aban mu.
Yes.
In fact, when I started from Kufo. Kufo free aban mu. Na Ghana yeka edina was $10 billion.
Yes.
This yeka edina $2 so in dollar term. Ghana ka edina is there around $10 billion. 10 billion and a president Kufo Jai. At the time Mahama free so na free 10 I got 39 billion. I know the count 29 billion. And then Ghana yekase the kabebre. In dollar term yekani 49 billion, 50 billion.
Okay.
I know Akufo the account
11 billion.
The one Agma Ghana deka. Yani omu kansamo and maboka and madubi. In dollar term, Ghana, me say, President Mahama, Eddie free 10, echo 39 billion. I know they can't. Trao, so Basaba. I when yaji. Also, say, are you, President Mahama? I don't know what the idea, because I say, Rich Hospital, Circle, interchange, and I can't airport. I said, I don't know or the UGM Kaswa but do I have a bought or the 10, 11? I have a can oh, meet me Bobby Bray. Was this circle? Whom circle born out of the mine interchange. Circle the Anquan board no Mahama de Mammy no me no Ghana Yakutriakan. A so chain the idea Pukwasiho. The idea a Tama. The idea a bridge woody. It's about 5 of the projects NPP has taken. Bridges. No, the Maya in Minumi. Rich. I don't know see one was a friend of region hospital. Or the Maya $400 million. A 400 bed. And Papa could be a 400 bed or the $400 million. And Papa could be a $1 million. We see a sank of an we oh airport mercy for woman the year Mahama wouldn't board the mind. Obidi says Kano SC the international airport yes fresh from ground so including the runway everything we also sang of another we also Bakra or per honeymoon that means you are sure we crowd or backward there no per honeymoon there traffic there.
They say how many moon in chess or what is a mamma matata no giddy period of
shall boss or bar men can't say mechanic or no castle can't crown anymore. What can't know that? No, I can't say or shall boss or block was in me bar and matata and my hammer and two they were near this home round the castle. Good say so whom mammy can message Papa, you can say, was a Akufo-Addo, I achieve for them. They like this, your friend is saying too much. Trabal. The General Secretary can somehow say, election way, and as anti-for election. It's a battle between Bonlio, a battle between Angwafo and Asante-for. How? That's more than one cry at the Maya. Yes, auntie. Did I know? Or not on time for also I probably and tell my father and from Vamos. Yes, go for the year film, the year film, crowd. No, na no me hweye amako gina baabi sofo bi watwe nkrante ne da hye NDC general secretary ne da hye we himself me I swear with my life ene nka Nyankopon kume no san kume ba wo ba wo na wo ba no aye wo yire ba no uni mo NDC ni ba uni ya bi NDC ni oba bi no NDC ni yire a pa cho ka kire no say the first born omo hwe ni na akwa nya ni beje be twaso.
Mr. Host, thanks for reading this message.
I can't get it. 3 SHS Kolabi go fie. Yes, but it's better. The free SHS and Kolabi fie no better than the normal jai no. I'm see 419 me wa. I'm here who advert pro HB. Can never trust you. Sata na mo. Never try. I'm here who advert. I hear 419. I fed here in Kolana ko school amana pro so. Was say binu mo ntimi anko school no. Omo ntimi anto chop box. Na chop box was in start am near 400 cedis. 40 cedis. And na ko fa capital din. Ni ka tell so wa ko to nu e o.
Na se mo sell man.
Fa wo de bo to nu a. Ni ka tell capital din say bo ma me ni ka man 40 cedis share say. Ayi wan fa dua na ntesi wo fie wa.
You $2 rate $.
But as my message we na you say bit me we are. Also Mr. Host, just stop blah 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 you and that blah 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 because you know MPP is the most corrupt political party in the whole wide world and you are still backing them. Okay. Now, Mr. Host, thanks for reading this message and it shows how honest you are. Well, I think I have to meet you and credit you for this, but honestly, 95% of youth are suffering. Don't just give your platform to NPP and NDC just like that. We want the betterment of Ghana. Let's come together and develop Ghana. We are one people. God bless you, Mr. Host. Some kind of message. You people painted Nanado, packaged him like a good man and brought him to us. He is no different than Chida. Chida is more honest and better than Nanado and Baumia. We know how your diesel came to harbor and you people told customs that it was dirty oil, so they should call Mark Menu and ask. Our bets are being taxed. Have you created a job for any of us? You have increased tariffs. Our lights are off. We can't get power because of network. Omari, don't provoke us. Tell us why Cecilia Dapa has such huge amount of foreign currencies under her bed. Kofi from Nungwa. There's a stake or pay agreement signed by Napo. Greetings to Honorable Titi Kateno. Atu from La. Good evening. Ghana will work again. I am Yao Eje from Jamase Buenim. This is the most decent and interesting interview I've ever watched. I like both men, but the MPP man should be honest with Ghanaians like Kennedy is doing. Omari Wadia didn't come and say anything better. He just came to throw tantrums and skirmishes. He is clueless. Networking and digital centers was built by Mahama.
You do at my own kind.
Wadia is a liar. It has been his hallmark. We can't even import anything. The taxes are burdening and the people can't buy the goods we bring. We have stopped. When comes a movie because our whole man feel cry. Okay, we have stopped. Mr. Hills, I can bring you to the duty of invoices at Habo and you cry for us. Just pamper. The duty is also just pampers. The duty is 120k cedis. Okay.
I have never met a handcar say Ghana will be a waton. Menkasa. When see their challenges. Me growing up as a young man. You know what I went through. One day I'll come and tell my story. Maybe somebody watching me and insulting me. I'm telling you, you are better off than me. When I started. But what I'm advising is saying it's a super trend for the but more than a PBB. Start small. And start small. The opportunities are there. What was cook and coming to me? No, start small. Start small. Stop insulting. Stop waiting for Mahama. Stop waiting for Chada. Stop waiting for me. The power is in your hand. Your destiny is in your own hands. What you do today will determine who you be tomorrow. I'm telling you, as in salt. I mean, who can tell you that I will advise you.
Papa knows who said children are crying.
The opportunities are there. Mahama, drivers are crying. Nurses are crying. And next year,
and your first year, Friday. Now,
drivers are crying.
Let me show you.